Good morning, student. I am Dr. Ritika, the faculty of CSE department, as an associate professor in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management. Today, I am going to deliver the lecture on the subject of computer application in management, and today we are going to cover our some previous year question paper. So, in my last slide, what we have done some assignments related to our different sections. Then we have covered some quiz, and then we have started solving our previous year question paper. So remaining first question, which is related to the short note, we have started solving, that is the section A. We have started solving that short note on firewalls, output devices. We have solved it. And then TPS, then web browsers and search engine. We have solved this. After that we have start solving the section B, which is related to our unit 1. So the question is define the term hardware and software and describe the functions of various basic flowcharting symbols. Question 3, what is software computer? Discuss type and criteria for classification of computer network. After that, what we have started, we have next, which is related to our unit 2, is how computers are helpful for medical fields in improving its service to the society. Now discuss internet applications in business. Explain the advantages and disadvantages of internet. After that, what we have learned, we have just solved another question which is related to our unit 3, are define data. Explain why data mining is useful in making business decisions, and explain the relationship and difference between transaction processing system and OAT, that is Office Automation System. After that, the question which is related to our unit 4 is what is multimedia? Discuss the types and uses of multimedia. How to use multimedia for business marketing. We have solved this question also. Now, the solution of question 1, which is related to our short notes, we have covered in our previous slides. Now in this slide we will move further questions, that is define the term hardware and software and describe the functions of various basics flowcharting symbols. So in this question we will attempt this question with the starting of definition of hardware and software. So hardware refers to the physical component of a computer. Software is a set of programs designed to perform a task, but there is a difference between hardware and software. So after explaining the definitions of hardware and software, we will move to the difference between hardware and software. In hardware is a physical element of a computer or electronic system, and software is a collection of instructions that tells of the computer how to perform. You can also explain hardware in paragraph also, same software in paragraph also, and also you can explain this question in the form of difference in the form of tabular form. Next, in hardware and software, software are tangible but hardware are intangible. Software has four categories like input, output, secondary storage, device, and internal computer, where hardware has mainly divided into system software and application software. It is developed using electronic and other materials. There it is written instructions using a programming language. Here are some examples like keyboard, ROM, RAM, hard disk, CPU, monitor, and here are the MS Word, Excel, Photoshop. So we have explained all this question in the form of difference also, or in a form of tabular form. After that, in this question we will explain some flow charting methods. Like firstly we will define flow chart. We already have covered in our class the flow chart is the step by step procedure to solve a problem or a way by which you can solve it. So here are the some flow charting diagrams, like oval is the terminator, and start is sign with rectangle. Rectangle is the symbol of process. Arrow shows the where the information is moving. After that, Diamond, which shows the decisions. Document symbols shows the multiple documents which is related to our flowchart. Some data symbols like in the form of rectangular form, internal and type data. Input and output, input symbols and output symbol, they show like this. Merging and connecting to be in the form of triangle also, or in the form of circle also. So these are the methods where these are the symbols, these are the representation way of flowchart which is helpful for flow, showing flow of data from one end to another end. So these are the methods through which you can start the answering of your question. So it is the this is the question how you will attempt in the examination. In this flowcharting you can also write some little bit example of, you can say some little bit example of your college, and you can draw with the help of these symbols, you can draw the flowchart. It is the way by which you can do it. Now next question is how computers are helpful in medical fields in improving its service to the society. So computers have come to an aid of patients and doctors and have become an essential part in all medical systems. Following are the applications of computer systems in the hospitals. Like computers are used to maintain the usual records and administrative tasks in medical fields like records of equipments, payroll, hospital accounting, bed allocation or etc. Now second point you can add in this question is use of computer provide assistance is collected data and diagnosing the illness. Next point, the medical history of patient under treatment stored in computer helps the physicians to have a quick receipt the rendering lengthy interview with the patients. So these are the way by which you will attempt this question, and the answering will be done like which we have shown in this slide also. Now some another point you will write in this is various lab tests are done and report are prepared by the computer. Patient data can be easily shared between doctors, patients, pharmacies and other hospital doctor instructions. In our previous slide, I have verbally told you to how to attempt this question, but in this slide I have mentioned some points that you can solve this question, that will be very helpful for you. Now next question is what is computer hardware? Discuss type and criteria for classification of computer network. So the computer network is a connected of connected computers. So computer network on a network called nodes. The connection between computer can done via cabling, most commonly the internet cable or wireless through radio waves. So the connected computers can share resources like access to the internet, printer, file servers and others. A network is a multi-purpose connections which allows a single computer to do more. Now next in this question, the question is asking the type of computer network. So the different types of computer network are LAN, WAN, MAN. There are different types of computer network, but related to your syllabus, only three types of computer network are in your syllabus. So you will mention only three types of computer network in the answer, and they are LAN, WAN, MAN. That is local area network, wide area network, and metropolitan area network. So LAN. LAN stands for local area network. It is a group of computer located in same room, floor or within the building. Some examples of LAN are networking in home office, networking in school laboratory, universities and campuses. Now second is the WAN. WAN stands for wide area network. It is a digital communication system which interconnected different sites of computer installation and other terminals. So the transmission media is used in WAN for public system, telephone lines, and some satellite. They are the examples. In MAN stands for Metropolitan Area Network, is bigger than LAN and WAN, and it is used as designed to enter over the city. It means to connect a number of LANs into a large network. It holds and operates single private or a public company. So in this question, firstly you will explain what is computer network. You will write short note or paragraph related to your computer network. After that you will explain like types of computer network. They are LAN, WAN or MAN. In this question, when you will attempt this question, you can also draw diagrams of related to the types of LAN, WAN and MAN networks. Now, next question is discuss internet applications in business and explain the advantages and disadvantages of internet. Now, internet is a worldwide connections of computer system over a massive network. So, it is a widely used by all type of people such as kids, student, workers, businessmen and etc. So, it has so many use to you could almost do whatever you want, such as talking to your friends, learning new stuffs, and you could also shop online. So internet is really a necessity. It is already hard even if it is cut just for a day or two, right? So however, internet also have unwanted elements. The thing is, firstly you will explain what is internet. With the help of diagram you will explain this question. After that you will start explaining the advantages and disadvantages of your internet. Advantages of internet, I have mentioned 10 advantages of internet. You can extend more than 10 and you can write less more than 10. So it's up to you how many advantages you have learned, how many advantages is related in your mind, you will mention in this slide. Advantages of internet are information on almost every subject imaginable, powerful search engines, ability to do research from your home versus research libraries, information at various levels of study, everything from scholars articles to one directed at children's. Now fifth is the message board where people can discuss ideas on any topic. They also ability to get wider range of opinions, so people can find other than have a similar internet in whatever they are interested in. Now sixth is the internet provide the ability of email, so free email service to anyone in the country. Seventh is the platform for product like Skype, which allow for holding a wide conference with anyone in the world who also have access. Now second, the eighth is a friendship and love connections have been made over the internet by people involving in passioning over similar interests. So ninth advantages I have mentioned things such as Yahoo Answers, other site where kids can have readily available help for the homework. And last advantage related to our internet is news for all kind of is available almost instantly and commentary on that news for every conceivable viewpoint is also available. So they are the advantages of our internet. Now next we will mention related to our question is the disadvantages of the internet, and disadvantages I have mentioned are 10 disadvantages I have mentioned in this slide. First is it is a lot of wrong information on the internet, so anyone can post anything and much of it is garbage. There are predictors that hang out on the internet waiting to get unsuspecting people in danger situations. Some people are getting addicted to the internet and thus causing problem with their interaction of friends and loved ones. Pornography, like which is the rated get in the hands of young children, is too easy to waste a lot of time on the internet by using the surfing and realize far more time has passed than you realized. So internet and television together of added to the more sedentary lifestyle of people which further exacerbate the obesity problems. It has a lot of correct cheater sites, so people can buy easily and pass them off as their own for more easily than they used to be able to do. There are a lot of unscrupulous business that have sprung up the internet to the take advantages of people. Some hackers can create viruses that can get into your personal computer and ruin valuable data. The hackers can use the internet for identity thefts and can be quite depressed to be on the internet and realized just how much uneducated so many people have become in today's society. Students, I have mentioned big lines, but it's up to you. You can mention in points, you can mention in paragraphs, or you can mention some headings. You can write some headings like hackers. You can mention some cheating sites and then explain the points also. So you can, it's up to you how you want to attempt this question, but attemptation should be in points. Try to solve it this question in a point. Now, next question is define data. Explain why data mining is useful in making business decisions. So, data are the characteristics, or you can say some raw facts and materials. So, more technical sense, data is a set of valuable of quantitative or quantitative values about one or more persons or objects, while a data is a single value of a single variable. Now, in business, of data mining is used to discover patterns and relationship in the data in order to help make better business decisions. It can help spot sales trends, develop smarter marketing campaigns, and accurately predict customer loyalty. And you can also maintain data is original term or plural term of dactum, that is the Latin word. It's a single factual or a single entity and a single point of matter. It is the most often called data points and represent a collection of data points. Today, data is used in singular or plural form. Now, data mining in business are many benefits of mining, including some specific ones that add value to business. Optimize marketing campaigns, which help business understand which market campaign will likely generate the most engagement, classify customers, display personalized advertisements, and optimize marketing spends. Second is the detect possible frauds. So mining also help business detect frauds activities and anticipated personal frauds also. So next, provide insight into employees and HR policies. So mining is also helpful for not only improving external market performance but can also be used to understand employees' behavior, predict attractions and evaluations of HR policies. So students, we have solved approx 3 and 4 questions in this slide. Now upcoming slides I will completely finish this question paper which is related to April 2018. We will cover it in our slides. So students, thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you students.